Well, we got Smoke out here, and right now he's probably got right about 20 rides on him is all. And he's had a little bit of hit and miss. Do a little groundwork with my horses every time I go to work with them, even my favorite old horse. To me, I want to make sure I'm very clear with my communication. And for my horses, I want them to move their hip just because I put my eyes down there, not because I got all animated and spun my rope or got my big stick out or something. So when he sees my eyes go down towards his hip like that, he should probably be moving that hip just because my eyes are telling him to. Then when my eyes come off, he should quit. When my eyes go down there, his muscles should engage. When my eyes come off, he should quit. Okay, so I do want him to kind of feel things banging around, and I also wanted to get used to that cinch hanging. Just what if it came unbuckled sometime when I was riding him? I wouldn't want that to scare him. I want him to think it's something normal. I want him to go off to my left, watch my left hand, go to my left, I escalate the cue, and as soon as he starts to go here, look at here, I let go of that rope. Now I'm not tempted to sit here and go like this to him the whole time he's traveling. So I'll just kind of let him travel out there. If he went to quit on me for some reason, I would hope that I could do this to get him to go again. Watch my right hand. Let's go to my, see how he thought right? I just let go of him for thinking about going right. My feet, again, are going the same direction his feet are going. I'm in behind his shoulder here. And watch what happens when I turn to put my feet towards his hip. See how he can feel me pushing on him that way. That's why it's very important we talk about feel. Well, I want to be very aware of my posture, my energy. If I want him to pick up the pace, I'll just raise up my energy. If I want him to slow down, I'll lower my energy. If he fails to slow, I would have corrected him by turning him back the other direction. Let's raise up my energy. See, I just made myself kind of big. And I'll make myself kind of small. 2, 3. I give him 3 strides to fix him. See if he thinks about backing up when I kind of just tap that rope or wave my fingers at him there just a little bit. There, good boy. And then instead of just jumping up there, I might sit there for just a fraction of a second, make sure he's okay. See how I got his head kind of cocked here, and then I'll just kind of let him out. But something I want to emphasize here, and I try to emphasize to everybody, I only teach my horse what I call 3 basic rein angles. Right here to my thigh, I call this a neutral rein. He is to come to a stop when he feels that angle. And when he's stopped and soft, I'll let go of him. But when he feels that angle, he's just supposed to plant his feet and get his face soft to me. I don't tug and jerk and bump him. I go to the point of contact and wait for him, and then I give back to him. Now if he feels me reach out here, I want him to the direct rein. I want him to follow his nose around. I want him, my right leg is kind of against him. I'm kind of bumping with my left leg just a little bit. But if he feels me take my legs off and pull that rein to my thigh, his feet should come to a stop and his neck should get soft. And now, the indirect rein, when he feels me pick that rein up like this, I want him to think about listening to my leg on that side. And if my leg reaches back, I want the hip to move. I bend him, I lift, I reach back, and then there goes the hip. And I want the hip. Good. So I'll bend him, I'll lift, I'll reach back, there, and I want the hip to go. Now don't go to poking. I'm going to try to get you to focus on my leg here. I bend, I lift, and I put my leg back there first, wave it, and then I bump him with my heel if I have to. Good. But if the right rein goes up and the right foot goes forward, I want the shoulders to step off to the left like that. If they will, I'll bring him back. This is how we start developing our horse. Right rein up, right foot forward. I kind of look over here in the direction of travel. Can you see how his shoulders? The right rein goes up, the right foot goes forward. I look over here in the direction. See how his shoulders are sweeping now? And I've only done that with him one other time. Here to my left, left rein up, left foot forward. Now I kind of look off here to my right. So can you see my left foot's not bumping? It was my calf that's bumping. And if he fails, I'll start to kind of poke him with the spur. Okay, it's a rare day you'll see me try to teach a horse to side pass until I think I have fairly good control of his hips and shoulders. So then I can line up his hip and his shoulder if he gets out of line. I'll go ahead and back him up here. Good. Back him up here. Good. For a young horse that's just learning, see? And right rein up and right foot forward, and I'll look over here to the left, and maybe you should move your shoulders. Bump, 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 just the shoulders. Bump the shoulders. There. In time, see, those 2 strides will turn into 3. 3 will turn into 4. And then 4 will turn into 6. 6 will turn into 8, 10. Pretty soon he's doing turnarounds for you, nice, smooth on the front. Okay, when I get off, I'll kind of rock on a colt a little bit, let him know. I'll grab that hair and step off. Tell him how smart he is.